Hello, we are back slightly later than I was anticipating starting with more Assassin's Creed Mirage. I had some calls to do, meetings, and then a bunch of follow-on stuff. So anyway, we're here. We're not doing an evening stream, so we'll probably go slightly later on this. We can get, 3 or so hours in. I feel like we're getting nearer the end game. Where's my purple bar? It's not showing. Alright, that's unusual. Just check there's no issue with Rainmaker, which is what I use for my overlay. Might just need to refresh the source. Let me just do that. Well, okay, we're just gonna have an empty bit at the bottom. Something is obviously not quite right. It just looks odd. Clearly I need to have a purple bar on my swoosh overlay for when the thing doesn't appear, because now I'm vaguely floating and I feel like I need to move the camera down. But yeah, I'm not able to log in. Getting a 502. 502 gateway failure? Oh. Twitch. No, we're in. Okay. Right, now I just need to check that I've got the right thing for my overlay. Which generally involves sending myself links. was good. I assumed that it was working. I should never assume things. Alright, let me just see if the link has changed. I'll be right back. There we go. Temporary glitch. Anyway, I probably need to have a better backup solution than just, you know, refresh. Anyway, we're all good. Right. Yeah, we haven't even gone into the Round City yet. But anyway, for now we need to go out and talk to the lady outside.
Master.
Are you ready, Bassam? Karch awaits.
I'm mostly done with Kat.
Ready. Let us move.
Follow me. Ever thought you would return here? To Karch?
No. Much of my childhood was spent along these streets. Finding friendship with rats and roaches. Some memories are good. Most are bitter.
Memories only serve to distract us. The Order has spread their influence into every crack in the city, turning Baghdad into their farm.
That will change.
Responsibility lies heavy on our shoulders. The Order's blight falls over.
Just realised there's a typo in
and we
my
are the
thing. I
only
put big
ones
bag
who
instead
can
of big
cure it.
bad.
How has Rebecca been adjusting to Karch?
She does not like the politics, but she has to fulfill her
Helps if I don't
duty.
try and merge the wall.
Karch is an
There we go.
acquired taste. Business
Hello,
at each other's
James. How you
throats.
how you doing?
The obsession over money. Perfume.
People here are happy to be lost in their own paradise.
A paradise that can only be afforded by the wealthy.
Very
and
hard to
often
walk and edit
corrupt.
things. Yes, they did. I recognise them. Well, I mean, it is Ubisoft, and it is, you know, Assassin's Creed, so it doesn't surprise. But yes, I immediately recognised their voice. I went, oh, it's the lady from, hello, The Expanse, and also hi, Nia's with. Yes, thank you so much for the raid. It is very distinct. Oh, okay, I'm just gonna have to pause because I can't follow and also do anime stuff at the same time. Crystal Lake. All right. Thank you so much, Neo, for the raid. Software and game development. Yes, I saw that you were doing some stuff with Crystal Lake, and I was like, I wish I had time to watch, but I'm going to stream. And then, lo and behold, you are here. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. How is the game development going? And how are you? And welcome in, raiders. Hi, I'm Joe. Usually I play indie games. This is a well, this is obviously not an indie game. But this is just I'm distracting myself because I lost my job. I got made redundant again. So, I decided that I would play Assassin's Creed Mirage and distract myself during the day. So it's going okay. D&D prep for Crystal Lake. It is a bummer. It is, and I've spent a lot of this week talking to recruiters and doing job searches, which is why, you know, streams have been a little later this week. D&D prep. Yes, sorry. Of course. Yeah. Oh, I miss D&D. I don't have time to add something like that as well, but yeah, so we're just, you know, bumbling through Baghdad. We could not figure out how to get to this gear chest in the bazaar. I'm assuming at some point I will, you know, find the one random passage that I needed to go down. We got pretty much all the other bits and bobs there. As you can see, Karch is basically one gear chest away from completion. And I'm assuming we're going to be going into the Round City at some point. We're not quite there level-wise. We've made to Disciple. So we might not be, but there's not much left in this area that we've not already had a faff with. There's a lot more up here. We got really completionist, I have to say, with this area. But yeah, we're having a bumble through Baghdad, learning. Oh, we're going to the bazaar. Nice. Oh, well, maybe we'll go in the room where the gear chest is. That would be cool. We're having a bumble through Baghdad. We're trying to be stealthy. We're mostly succeeding. I am enjoying this game a lot more than the last 3. It is a nice, it's a smaller, return to, the more self-contained stories. I miss the present day stuff, but I am very much glad that the map is not full of collectibles. These things that are marked up here are very, doable without too much distraction. So yeah, either which way, welcome in. Please enjoy. We're sort of, actually, probably a good idea if I show you the investigation wall. So we have got 3 of the masked people. We're about to start the 4th thingy, and then there'll be a big bad. Probably going to take a couple more streams, to be fair, because I do keep on getting distracted. Up here is a mysterious hidey hole under an oasis. We've got some contract stuff. We've got our friend Durvis that likes us to steal shit for him. And then this guy wants books, which I'm happy to find. We finally managed to get the one random little book that was stuck over here, that we couldn't figure out how to do, because we managed to... we've learnt some tricks with barricaded doors that I was quite proud of. But yeah, we've got most of the map sort of uncovered, explored. As you can see, it's a lot smaller area, and I think this game works really well. I am hoping they sort of continue this trend with the sort of, they've got the absolutely gorgeous aesthetics. There's flowers everywhere. You dive into like beds of roses, which is just beautiful. The smooth traversal and everything, but not having a ridiculously large... Where have you gone? Master, where did you go? There we go. Not ridiculously large, like overwhelmingly full of input maps of like Origins, Odyssey, and Valhalla. I will go back to them at some point, but I got very lost. We should probably heal as well while we're at it. Yeah, so I've no idea what we're going in search of. We've been around the bazaar. As I said, we were trying to find how to get to a particular chest to completely 100% this one area. I don't know if you need to, but I like to.
Spice still clings to the air.
It's nice.
What was it like? The first time you took a life?
Just random question then.
I barely recall. It was a man I used to know well. Before all of this. Before the Hidden Ones.
You do not remember?
My memories are buried next to him. I refuse to let his death hunt me. The way his breath hunted me when he was alive. I won't let the past define me. This is why I now consider myself the daughter of no one. If we do not quell the storm within us while awake, it takes us in our dreams.
I'm guessing
you
that
and your
there's some abuse there, and possibly, a dead dad. I'd say past being dead and buried is quite
like Rebecca
therapeutic.
Said, some guards came through recently, breaking bottles, smashing crates.
What caused this aggression?
Let's find out.
See? Pile of roses
They're seizing
on the left
goods.
there. They still do have the haystacks.
The East Road.
But the pretty
I believe
pretty
I know
flowers are
someone
great.
who can help. It has been an age. Hopefully he is still around. I would be happy to see him again.
Do not let nostalgia cloud reality, Bassam.
I will not. I know nothing stays the same.
But it is rather
It has
amusing.
been some time. I wonder what has changed around here.
Nothing much since,
Maybe I
the
could
last
first
stream
pay
when
an
we
old
had a...
friend a visit.
But yeah, literally, you can hide in roses. When you lure guards into piles of roses, it is rather amusing, I have to say. Right, what's the investigation for us now? Ooh. Okay. 2 places we could go. Alright, so speak to an old friend. And then this one is investigation of the bazaar. Cool, well we may actually find a way to get, excuse me, into this random area. We may not. We did do a great deal of exploration, I have to say. We have power tokens to spare. We have scholar tokens coming out of our ears. Merchant tokens. Hi, Kai. I mean, you were late. I was late. I literally started, 10 minutes ago, got raided, have done nothing beyond talk to my master and get some new quests. So you did not miss much. It was great timing, in fact, Kai. So welcome in, sit back, enjoy. I was just explaining how funny it is to whisper and to whistle and kill guards out of a rose pile. Much better than a haystack, though they still do haystacks. But yeah, so apparently we're going to go find an old friend. And I was whining, cat! We will pet a cat, because why not? Look at a kitty. Pet a kitty. Get distracted by a cat, obviously. But yeah, it's amusing killing guards in the rose things. Rather than, just the haystacks. You never knew you could pet the kitties. Aww. No, they are brilliant, right? So I discovered you can pickpocket tokens. That was a ruby, not a token, but when they glow gold, they're pockets. That means they are rich, and because we need merchant tokens... Nope, that's a scholar one. There's also a random assassin's cat. Apparently they have a chance of spawning randomly as an actual, literally, assassin's cat. I took a clip of that, and also a photo. I don't think you can pet the chickens. I feel very much like the chickens will be like... I did accidentally attack chickens. Yes, I definitely approve of a game where you can pet cats. But yes, the assassin's cat apparently is a random spawn. We did... I wonder if it's still on the map. We did... specifically... was it in here? Sometimes they... Ooh, shard. Okay, so we do need to go back over there. It was specifically somewhere... here. So, this is my friend Alkesh. See? This is a cat literally in assassin's garb. I went to the same place, I found the cat, and I got some shots with the cat, and did a little clip of me petting the assassin's kitty, because, that's amazing. But I don't think it shows my one on there, but it does show my friend Alkesh's one. So, yes, there is a random spawn. Mine randomly spawned in the same place. So, between the metal factory, the dyeing factory, and the bureau, there is a lovely bit here that you may get your assassin's cat spawning. I was just very impressed with that. So yeah, so we're going to be trying to pickpocket... randomly guard looking at the floor. Trying to pickpocket the people with the shiny gold pockets, because I figure they can afford to lose it. Also, it's a game, and therefore I'm not actually depriving anyone of their wealth. Plus, I need merchant tokens. But the pickpocketing is very much a sort of a quick... There we go! We got a merchant token. So it is useful. But where am I going? I've got to find an old friend. The old friend is in this direction. Ooh. Hello, you. Can I interest you in a pickpocket? And another merchant favor token. Ooh. Thank you for gifting a sub to Yausus. Sounds Greek. Thank you very much for gifting a sub there. I really appreciate it. All the money that I earn on my Twitch channel goes directly into Extra Life. We are doing Extra Life again this year. This will be year 6. If you don't know about Extra Life is a 24-hour charity stream that I do that raises money for sick kids, specifically, literally the Sick Kids Foundation in Toronto via the Children's Miracle Network Foundation. Oh, yes, 3 merchant token favor things. I made a pledge when I started streaming that I'm not doing this. There's my chest. I'm not doing this as a this is not my career, and even, you know, though I currently am unemployed, I am still going to continue to, you know, donate that to charity. It's small beans. Well, let's be honest, I'm not a big streamer. I'm getting so distracted. At least go in the right direction, Joe. You know, I'm not a big streamer. If it did turn into more of a career, then it might be more of a percentage thing, but you know, I don't particularly want to turn it into a career. But right, I'm just getting distracted pickpocketing people. Don't want to turn it into a career. Particularly, I enjoy doing it more casually. I think that added pressure would probably ruin my enjoyment, I have to admit. But yeah, you know, it's for the kids, literally for sick kids. So you know, that's something that I do. Oh, there's a chest over there. There's a chest over there as well. We could get distracted. There are guards in there. Let's find our friend. Our friend is over here, but ooh, someone has a shiny wallet. Yeah, hard to argue with sick kids. You know, I would definitely donate money to support that charity. Also, because of the generosity of ID at Xbox, when you do donate, you have the option of also getting tokens to redeem towards ID at Xbox games, some of which are available on Windows if you don't have an Xbox. So, you know, it's additionally great.
No brew until Luca returns my crate. But if you have come to buy tea, I have many recommendations.
Ooh, tea. I have a peach cobbler tea today.
It is me, Basim.
Huh. 你是谁啊? Who?
Basim.
I am not an idiot. Everyone claims to be someone I know. Answer me this. What tea did my Basim like?
Ginger with some turmeric.
Wrong! Basim does not like tea. Wow, Basim! Little Finch! Look at you all dressed up! Come, follow me to my stall. Away from this terrible man.
Well, I was going to pickpocket the terrible man. Can we do that first? Because he had a shiny wallet. But I got sucked into the story, which is fine.
So, Little Finch, what have you been up to, huh?
We've picked up enough tokens that we should be able to do the thing we need to do with tokens.
I had to leave Baghdad for a while.
Ah, youth.
What about yourself, Com? What have you been doing these years?
Doing what
Thanks,
I do
Kai.
best, making coin.
It does make job hunting interesting, I have to say. But
the guards are
I'm
on
hopeful.
high alert, and that Greek merchant has taken it in his stride to report me at every chance. I know it in my ripe old bones that he waits for me to die of starvation, or worse, go out of business. Ah, but here you are, Little Finch. Remember the dazzling duo we used to be? How about helping a friend out, for old times?
Ah, just like old times. But I need to speak with you after this. There is something I need as well.
Of course! After you fetch my confiscated crate of beautiful leaves. It must be over there, where the guards are. Go forth!
Okay,
Fine.
sure, good
But I have
friend. We'll
something
do
to
your
ask
fetch
of you
quest.
after this.
Yes, yes, of course.
Okay, well, I'm going to... Oh, my health is full. I'm going to get distracted. Ooh, Kong's last word. Okay. Our friend is apparently very opinionated about this guy. Which is reasonable. Right. You are shiny. I want your shiny. It's probably very brave of me pickpocketing in the light of all those guards, but we got another merchant favor token, which is ideal. Did we accidentally select the chest? No. Okay. Right. Ah, it's where we said, oh, cool, there's guards.
Go away.
That's yelling at me. I haven't
need
done
your
anything
eyes,
yet.
my
Don't
friend.
yell at me. So there's a chest. Some guards inside. We can probably sneak. But yeah, I appreciate the support. Most definitely. Okay. How do we want to do this?
Go somewhere else.
Yeah. Stop yelling. I am scouting.
Not
Right,
welcome
okay,
here.
there's some bags
Go.
of spice which we can whoosh at them. Or we could just go up here and see what happens. We don't have to kill anybody. I mean, we do tend to do that a little bit more than perhaps we should. But it is an Assassin's Creed game. I mean, what am I supposed to do other than assassinate all of the peoples? Okay, so barred window. Barred window next to something really explosive. Can we? Because sometimes you can throw stuff through the window and then... Aha, maybe... Oh. Ah, stoof! I got stuck. Didn't mean to do that. Sometimes I am really unstealthy. Door is barred as well. Balls. Okay. Sometimes we can make use of the holes to explode stuff and make things unbarred. Aha!
Wait just a...
Weesh!
Meet your god!
Let's not alert the dude. Let's do it a lot more stealthily, thank you very much.
Fight if you had the stones!
But to be fair, if they come up here, then that's great. Did not set myself
Don't
on
let him
fire.
escape!
Let's go up. Why are you not showing as an enemy?
Come take me! He's pulling away!
I mean, I'm not really trying to, particularly. Why are you not highlighting as an enemy? That is odd.
Pulling away! There, got you! Shoot the spineless cur! Ah, don't let him escape!
You know what? Ring a Rosy. Well, Ring a Rosies was like ooh, let's not set myself on fire. Was from the plague, which was what, 1665, 1666, 1665, because 1666 was the Great Fire of London, which may or may not have been partly set to eradicate said plague. Whereas this is digits. Right, that unbarred something for me. But yes, Ring a Rosies, Pocket Full of Posies was definitely about the plague. Cool. Right, well. I love it when they leave a window and it's like, you have stuff that is very, very, very flammable.
This must be Kong's crate of tea leaves.
And you've left it near something that is... yeah.
What was that?
Ah, there we go. No must know first, and I can loot my chest.
Hold on. I'm going to squash you, spider.
And yep. Cool. Next question. Right. Now we can carry the tea out without getting attacked by people, but we should probably also talk to the dude that likes singing our praises.
Looks like this crate is still intact. Kong will be pleased.
We probably don't need to crouch anymore. We need to find one of them dudes that will go, that we can pay to go, yes, he did not do anything wrong. It was another person that looked vaguely like him that killed all those people. Yes, sir.
Get the watch! This is he, the wanted man!
My leaves! Praise be to you, little Finch.
Where shall I put it?
Come, come, put it here.
The law must be obeyed.
Where are we putting it? Through here. Cool.
Bassam delivers once again.
There was one more if you
Many
want.
thanks, little Finch.
Where are these from? India?
No, this is all the way from China. Dali, my hometown, produces the best leaves. I also import leaves from India and even Persia.
Moving up in the world, Kong.
First, then the world. I am now selling my goods at the grand auction. Have you heard of it?
The Da'irat al-Mal. Yes, I am trying to get in.
Why? What kind of business are you doing, little Finch? Why not share it with me? We work so well together.
Yeah, I don't think you
The
want this
kind of
business.
business that could get you into big trouble. Do you think you can help me get into the auction?
That is my Bassam. Always with the secrets. But do not play around, huh? Kah is much more dangerous now than before. The auction is very exclusive. It is not easy to get in. I can help you, little Finch. But first, I have a request. See there? Blocked. The guards are stopping everything that comes in from the road and river. It is as if they are taking orders from someone higher up. These days, they do not even accept my bribes.
They must be looking for something. An object, or...
Some stupid nonsense. I do not know. But they spoil my business. That I do know. Now, I just sell dumb leaf water. I hear that they keep the items in the harbor master's guarded warehouse, somewhere east of here.
Let me guess. You want me to help you free your wares in exchange for entry into the auction.
The warehouse is decorated with banners around some cranes. My items for entry into the auction. Sound like a good deal?
Sounds like a deal.
Can we go back and get the other chest? I feel weird having left it. But yes, I mean, we need to get into the auction. This sounds like a good deal to
Hey
me.
you, Kong's friend. I may have something you would be interested in. Come closer.
What can I do for you?
This is about what I can do for you. Did Kong ask you to enter a warehouse?
Just say what you have to say.
That Kong is always trying his luck. Well, it's his lucky day because I happen to know where it is. All I need is something in return.
Oh!
I will
No, I
think
just
about
earned those
I'm here
by
if you change your
pickpocketing
mind.
people. Sorry. Made myself laugh so hard I choked. Yeah, I'm laughing at my own jokes. It's like, yeah, I earned those by stealing from people. Yes, well, we will use that as a thing. If we can pickpocket. I only just discovered I can pickpocket tokens, you see. I've got tons of the Scholar Favor ones, but I do need the merchant ones for, there's an achievement for doing like five thingies. Oh, there we go, merchant favor. 5 thingies. Well, I think he's using distractions, and I'm fairly certain they require merchant ones. I think this is just the silver, but was this the house we were just in? But it did give us a token, so yeah, just ignore the giant piles of blood. There was another thing of... Oh, well, maybe we just got all of the things. It's fine. There are a lot of chests around here. Anyway, there are stuff that we can do. Anyway, how's everyone's week going? I think it's Wednesday. At this point, you know, because I'm not working, I'm mostly relying on my computer to tell me what day it is. I'll be honest. I think maybe it's the difficulty of the pickpocket, but I'm having better look at getting tokens for things. So, you know, tokens are good. If I get enough, because I know I definitely need 5, but then there's also some chests which need it. So I'd rather, if I can get like 10, then I'll bribe this dude. But yeah, as you can see, we're sort of, we've done sort of 3 bureaus worth of quests. There's some side stuff that we're not getting distracted by, but picking up while we can. And then this will be the 4th bureau set of quests, and then we'll get the big bad. I'm hoping to get a good chunk of that done today. The 4th quest, not the big bad. And then, you know, tomorrow and Friday hopefully will put us in a good position. But yeah, so there's a chest in here. There. But to get to it, there's like a whole bunch of, you can just see, just in front of me, there's like a red bit in between the star and the white area. That is a barred door, and there's one just above it. So there are 2 barred doors to get to what I think is this area, but there's no way to see the bars to get rid of them, or get any angle on getting in another way as yet. It may be that this quest we're doing around the bazaar will give us that information. So we need to, near the east gate of Karp, which leads out of Baghdad, need some cranes which can be seen from a high vantage point. There's some cranes, sorry, words. The guy who wants bribing has the information. Never eats. Okay, so East Gate. One would assume... Is that east? Or are we talking more... Officers Club East, or is we specifically Eastgate? I don't know. We might have to just pay the dude. Unless we can see a whole bunch of cranes. Oh, cranes. Okay, cranes. Yes, are we then going into this area or not yet? Because obviously we've done a lot of high vantage point things. We haven't actually been in this area. Oh, hello. Regards. We did start to get a yellow thing. Are we thinking warehouse here? Is that a bunch of cranes? I see a crane. Aha! We have something. Near the east gate of Kach that leads out of Baghdad. We found something, I think that's the Carolingian coins. There is a quest there which we've... Yeah, there's a quest there. That is East Gate, which East Gate of Carcass leads out of Baghdad. So maybe we're more over here. It's the bazaar. There's a crane. We're just having a leisurely explore as my eagle. Aha! Cranes. Yes, cranes. Lots of cranes. And mercenaries, which could be useful. And a whole butt ton of guards. That is a metric butt ton, if anyone was wondering. It's an official unit of measurement. It really isn't, but it totally should be. A metric rather than imperial butt ton. Well, at least they don't have sharpshooters, because that's painful. They shoot my Burbie. We don't like it when they shoot the Burbie. So... Okay. We don't need to pay the dude, which is great. So now we can... and we discovered some new territory. We're just going to pickpocket a butt ton of people as well. Again, metric butt ton. And if we can find the dude that sings our praises, possibly that dude.
No, you don't! Damn compass! Help! Call the watch! Call the watch! Someone's taking my purse! I need
No, I failed at taking your purse.
Look out! Thieves work here!
Guard! There is a vermin tent in our street!
Because the quick time event. However, is this... Where are we? We're in the bazaar. Why are you randomly attacking me? Thank you very much. I am perfectly innocent. Put your knife away, dude. Put your knife away. Put your knife away. Let's talk to this dude. Move my notoriety. Look, I am not that person that you think I is. No, it is not me. I did fail miserably at the pickpocketing, but it is not I. Stop attacking me. Put your sword away. Seriously, dude. Running around with your sword out. You have no manners. Right, let's just hide ourselves in this haystack thing. I don't know who is supposedly spotting us. There's no one around. All good, all calm, shush. We failed miserably at pickpocketing, but anyway. So yeah, hopefully people are okay. Having a good week, enjoying the streams. I'm just babbling. If it's annoying, I'm sorry. I'm apparently in a babbly mood. I am feeling better than I was when I woke up this morning. I was feeling so exhausted. Just from all the talking to people. Sure you know what I mean. Oh, right, you are nice and shiny. Pickpocket you. Oh, damn it. We will fail to pickpocket you. All good. Confiscation warehouse. Right. So, we can hire people to distract the guards. We shall do that.
Care for some exercise?
Your enemies are our enemies. I like it, though. I'll call for help.
That's it! Steady now!
On it!
I'll summon aid.
Again! You're out of shape! You want some aid? No!
Well, that was a dude calling with his horn. I really want to... I heard it. I was not quick enough to thwomp...
What? Watch your balance! All right!
to thwomp the guy. Go. Right, we're in. Okay, so try not to get too distracted by the shiny. And let's see how many whistling bushes are succeeding this time.
That's odd.
We don't have to, but I do like clearing out all the guards. It's like running around like a dervish.
The warehouse Kong mentioned. I need to find out more about this harbor master.
Oh yeah, and then I discovered there is no limit to how many people you can shove in these little cupboards. It's hilarious. I had like 3 big beefy dudes in there, and then I got in myself. It was like, this is amusing. Greatly amusing.
These thieves from the east are worth more coin than my night of work.
Sorry, dude. I also turned off blood because I like my assassinations to be bloodless. Goods are not to be released. White peach oolong from...
A list of exotic foreign goods seized. Most from out of Baghdad. There are Kong's things.
I have to say, white
Vases and
peach
some
oolong
expensive tea leaves.
sounds
This should be what Kong
beautiful. I have had a good oolong before. I have a berry oolong that's nice. Peach tea is interesting. I find that peach is quite a delicate flavour. Right, what's the best way to sort... Oh, there's something on the roof. Yes, okay, a loot thingy that we don't actually need to loot. Do we have any focus? Can we focus and assassinate some people? Can we? Just... We can explode, but should we? Is anyone up there? Let's go across here. We can just go la 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 la. Don't mind me. And also, I spotted the bell. Just get rid of that. Thank you very much. You?
Greece, India, anything out of Baghdad. If I want to keep my head, I better be sure to check them all.
I don't know where we think we're hiding him. That was amusing. Blockade.
Instructions to search any and all foreign goods. For an artifact. An ancient Chinese hairpin specifically.
Oh.
This all starts at the harbor.
Interesting. Okay, so... a nice bush to hide in. There's some chests over there. We want to loot chests. There are a lot of people. Ooh, crap.
The Da'irat al-Mal. Ceramics, exotic wares, and rare goods. All on display.
Okay, and this is why we need the merchant tokens, because we keep accidentally using them. We still have 5. No, we have 6. Okay, we're good. Because there is definitely something that I need to do 5 of. Oh, shit. Shit.
That's it! Hear that crack?
That was not stealthy. That I'll take it up here as well, because loot to the chest. Okay, so pull some chaos, some explosions. Really shouldn't keep explosive stuff near the fire, dudes.
I'm in the mood to spill some blood.
Oh, what a shame you died.
slay you when I find you.
There's definitely several more people. And also my knives dissolve people, which is great. I mean, weird. Great.
Hey, what's going on? Is someone playing tricks?
We do have to kill more people, kill more guards with throwing knives, because it is an achievement. I do like doing it. We do now retrieve our throwing knives, which is useful. Okay, so a couple of dudes there.
Hey, it would be real dumb to mess with us. Huh?
Wait, what? Come this way!
With you. We'll find the curve.
Let's see if we can create a deadly bush.
No stone unturned, I always say. All right. Hey!
Nothing.
Health is full. Whoop. Dude coming this way. I need to go and get that document, but also, you know, are there any more chests? I think we're good. Hello, would you like to come and investigate this odd haystack? Hay cart. I promise it's completely innocuous. Oops, nope, now you're dead. Right.
A strongly worded letter to the harbor master. He let a hairpin slip through their fingers, and someone is not happy. There is a scent on this letter, and a familiar symbol. El-Kululu. Looks like the harbor master is part of the order. The harbor master has set up this blockade for foreign wares, especially for ancient artifacts from the east. There is nothing more here. The harbor master is waiting.
Stay awake.
Hey!
What was that?
It's like they will literally stand and watch as I come out of a bush and kill their friends, and then they will be like, "Oh, I wonder what that is." I like that they are fairly unintelligent, I have to say, because it does make my job easier. Anyway, we've cleared out that, so we should just be able to walk out and go whoop whoop. We are free, right? And it's saved. We should put in a manual save anyway, though. So we've been playing. Oh no, new save game unavailable. Oh, all right. Are we only allowed 20 saves? 21 saves? Well, we may as well overwrite the one at the beginning then. We've done like nearly 24 hours in this. Well, we probably have done over 24 hours because we did die a lot. Interesting. So yeah. Apparently 20 saves. Oh well, okay. What's the investigation say now? We have to go kill the Harbour Master. Right? Sure. 1 skill point. We picked up Round City. There's a rare artifact. We're after a hairpin. The harbour camp. Cool. Probably should go to the bureau and then we can go and have a look at the blacksmith. So we might be able to upgrade. I mean, we can upgrade our stuff. I think we need to.
Scholars and seekers of truth. The Khalifa seeks to
So
sponsor
trinket
a new
person first because I need
translation
to
of
sell
the
some
works of
stuff.
Euclid. Interested candidates should present themselves to the House of Wisdom for consideration.
I was just going to go for that, but sure. Because I think...
Well met.
We've already
What
got the
have you got
reduction
today?
on everybody. We're
Here
not
is
gonna
what's
reduce them
available.
anymore. But
You don't want to be caught short.
we can get
Good
400
choice.
of those because we've got plenty,
Going
and
to
then that
patch up
gives
some
us...
gear?
We don't want to upgrade any gear or get any trinkets. We do want to sell. I have not yet found any use for these other than selling them. And as we pick lots of them up, it gives us a good thing.
Nothing else?
Nope. We
I will
would
see
reduce
you
prices,
later.
but I don't want to waste my
Safe
tokens, she
travels.
says, having used one to open a blinking chest. That's the problem, is that they are there, so I can use them to open chests, but I'm sure I need to, like,
Are you fascinated by the motion of the planet?
use them to,
Music of the spheres. The Khalifa is pleased to announce that renowned scholar Abu Ma'shar al-Balkhi has published a new astrological
use some of the groups, lure some of the groups to me, so I can,
Citizens, the Khalifa encourages all who
much in
can
favour, yes.
to instruct their
Right,
children in
blacksmith.
proper...
Well met.
There's like different groups of people. You used to be able to just bribe them with coins, now you need tokens.
Allow me to browse your stock.
Lots of choice.
Okay.
Refine the edge.
I
Perfect
can upgrade the
balance.
one that is equipped. We should do that.
Sold.
And we got a bloop. Cutting edge. Fully upgrade a weapon. It looks shiny. I like it. Oh, I just
sharper.
clicked my... We're missing an upgrade thing for that. We do have upgrade things for other stuffs. We can change appearance. We don't
Care
want...
for your blade.
Where's the
It will
armor?
reward
I'm
you.
sure we've got armor upgrade. Is that the right word? Outfit upgrade? Maybe a tailor needs to do that. Okay.
Enhanced ventilation technology. Yes?
Ballet kills. Base
Deadlier
30,
than
base
ever.
36. That one seems to make the most sense.
Thank you.
We've got a lot of things we can upgrade with, and it looks like we don't we only use the stuff that we've got a freaking lot of.
Ever sharper. All right.
And we've got some more choice, and we can have a look.
Deadlier than ever.
Yeah, because we're basically using an upgrade scroll and the things that we have lots of. So it doesn't
well.
cost us anything that we don't have that we can't afford.
Enhanced
And it
ventilation
means that
technology.
the
Yes?
upgrade stuff is actually used and not in my inventory. I was getting a lot of
The
scrolls.
extension of the warrior's soul.
And it gives me more options. There we go.
All right.
More options, and we don't have quite so many things cluttering the inventory. Okay.
Refine
And then
the
we
edge.
can have a good pick
Perfect
of
the
stuff.
balance.
Cool. Okay, so appearance-wise, I couldn't
Nothing
give
more
a rat's
today?
ass.
I will
But
be
that
off
was
then.
good.
Don't be a stranger.
Okay, so inventory. So we now have options. So 65 is the one that we're using. There's a 72 with a slowdown thing that I don't quite understand. We're not good at the parries. $27. Fifth hit heals. We haven't really noticed much on that. Perfect parries, slow down time. 27, 43, 41. That one does extra damage with the throwing knives. We'll equip the Rustum dagger. 65, 72. I think we're good with the armored sword for now. And then if we look in here, upgrade schematics, Sans outfit. So we do have an outfit thing. I think we need to find a tailor for that. We still have a whole bunch of random freaking keys. We found an oasis key and I'm not quite sure. Plus there's a whole bunch of these enigmas. That at some point, to be fair, I know where that one is, but we got attacked by guards. That one we couldn't find the farm. We need 3 more of those mysterious shards, one of which is in our original hometown, and we're getting better on the tokens. We've still got plenty of scholars tokens we can use. We're full, except for throwing knives we could use some more throwing knives. Tailor. We'll go to the tailors.
The Khalifa seeks to sponsor a new translation of the works of Euclid. Interested candidates should present themselves to the House of Wisdom for consideration.
Hello.
Welcome, welcome.
Let us see what you have got.
Here's what I've got.
Ba-dum.
It's all in the weave, of course. Sold. Protection is always a sound investment. All right.
That is definitely a choice of outfit.
Take care of the suit that takes care of you.
Thick skin. We'll upgrade an outfit.
Excellent choice.
Okay.
Nothing else?
Nope, we've used all our upgrade
I must take
thingies.
my leave.
The gear chests give
Be
you
well,
those,
Sahib.
so, you know. And also sometimes new. thingamies. What's the word I want? New weapons. I still prefer the one I've got equipped, which is the please be quiet one. There is an achievement for dying with a Y. Oh, they both have Ys. Anyway, this kind of dying with actual dies. So yeah. Anyway, we've got a good chunk of stuff just upgraded then, so we're not really going into this in a silly thing. We're going to assassinate the Harbour Master. There are some fighters there. Musicians. Scholar tokens, yeah. I think it's probably tracked. Okay, so we've got 2 more contracts to complete. We've got some more scaffolds to find. We've been killing guards with throwing knives. There's a disguise somewhere still. So, use the services of the Monadi 3 times. We have done that twice now, which is a little confusing. 10 guards trigger traps. Pay mercenaries 5 times. So we've done that once. Blow darts. See, apply die. We do have to fully explore. That's fine. We're working on that. We just need to figure out how to get to that chest. Noisemakers we're working on. We haven't pickpocketed a guard affected by a blow dart as yet. That one requires some planning. We haven't used the benches, but that's also a thing we can do. Pay musicians. Merchant groups. Those are the ones that require the merchant tokens, and we needed 5, so... yeah. And we need to blend and snap. No, wait. Blend and stab. Maybe we have to have full notoriety, or maybe we sort of put it up. We did pay to remove notoriety. It obviously just didn't work.
Search for your symptoms within its pages and discover your own remedy.
Okay, there's a chest there.
No! Help! That man is a killer! Stop him!
Time to vanish.
That's our last knife.
I must get out of here.
Thief! God curse your wicked kind!
I wanted the chest. I sort of half feel bad. Only a tiny bit. It's a game. I can feel not bad because it's a
Take out
game.
the horse's legs, then pick them off like the fleas they find so delicious.
Need some protection?
Cast your gaze, Enkidu.
Nope. We're not doing that.
Too great a risk, my
Can
friend.
we pay you?
Forgive me.
There we go. Pay you to attack guards.
Lend me your blade,
There is
friend.
a vermin! Guard!
Stitching yourself yet?
Another wall between the people and power at play.
Why am I getting attacked? Seems unfair.
Time to die!
Oh no, there's literally a dude there. Okay. Well, let's hide in the bush. Ah! My god, you were in the bush. And we died. I got stuck on a tree. Don't know where it saved, but maybe we can do that without getting attacked this time.
Another war between the people and power at play. I hope the harbor master is not expecting me. Pay me no mind.
Best be thorough. Still, better safe. Let's have a look.
Survey the area, Enkidu.
Right,
You
there's
must
a
not
marksman.
fly
Okay,
there now,
so
Enkidu. Do not mind me.
Grant me strength.
okay, right, so over there. Could assassinate you, but I feel like that would be a little unfair considering you haven't done anything as yet. Right, so we need to get up there to get the marksman.
Where's the shurta when you need them?
You want to
I
send
wonder
for
if we can
reinforcements?
blend with the crowd and do this. Because I've done that a couple of times and I don't know if it actually works. Supposed to be able to get my knife back. Yep, I just did that. I'm not sure that was great. Okay, so we've got to figure out how to get in. I have enough to upgrade the tool. Great.
You have no business here. Hey, stop! You look.
Why can't I target anybody? Do it! Unstoppable! That is great. And it's online. So that was just... Oh! I mean, it's going to take a little while to regenerate now, but... That was rather cool. Okay. So there is... Is that a bard? Something? There? I'm going to climb.
What? I'll finish you.
Oh, that was not assassinating.
What's going?
There we go. That's better.
Enkidu can explore safely now.
Excellent. Enkidu can explore safely. That is a barred door.
What just happened? No one's jumping me.
What do you see, Enkidu?
There's a chest in there. We will go across there. Mercenaries. That's the hub master, surrounded. That's fine. We can deal with that. There is a key. There is a key in the water. There are some attack dogs down there. I really do want to get the key in the water. And I wish we could loot more than one. But I think we leave the people over there. I feel like I should not have dropped down. Let's come back up again. Not subtle at all. What was the point in this room then? We already looted the treasure. Anyway.
Hanakum-Allah. One artifact and no one can find it? Dumb dogs. My neck might spill, but not before theirs. here, dog! What? Die! Faster! Faster! There you are. Now we will find you! What? I see you. That's the trick! You can't hide from us! There! Got you! Stay back! You bastard! Have to keep up!
This is not being subtle at all.
Hey! What are you doing?
There we go. I was trying to do the trap thing because obviously your traps are great. Now can we go get the key? We like randomly collecting keys. Harbour ship chest, cool.
Pay for your sins! Don't get away from me! Your time has come.
It's just, it said, you know. Key for what? Ah, there's a chest there. I think that's just a ammo, which is fine. We needed that as well. Could do with paying one of those dudes. There's a poster there, but do we have to be fully notorious before we can do that?
It's the wanted man! Guard! Alarm! Get that man! He's dead! Coward!
Dude, not stealthy. I mean, also, dude didn't turn around whilst getting stabbed. Merchant token. Right, so that's a poster. We could just take the posters.
Best keep to the shadows.
We do have enough power tokens. It's just it wasn't tracking. Sorry. Alright, let's just use those for now. Get rid of unnecessity. Okay, what are we doing? Ugh. Inventory, what do we got? We got more upgrade schematics. Didn't we just do that? Did they come back because we died? Weird. He's dead. Return to Kong. Is there a thingy nearby? Yes, we can fast travel to the Kachbjör. Sorry, I've just seen a news article. General election 4th of July. This year? Blimey. I mean, I think we need it. But blimey. Did not expect that. Blimey. Right, sorry. That was, I mean, to be fair. Oh, hello. That's the first sensible entry we've made into one of these. Loot. Perfect. Okay. Nope, not the palm tree. Can you just go round? Oh, no, apparently you want to fall in. Anyway, we're getting there. We're being vaguely stealthy-ish. We are making use of our resources. This is good. We've used mercenaries twice now. We do need to see if we can find merchants to pay for distraction. Too eager to pickpocket someone and getting a bit distracted.
Kong! I have good... Kong!
Please don't be dead. Please
Stay
don't
up!
be dead.
Who goes there? I have a weapon.
Just me.
Ah, the little finch returns
Thank God
to
he's
the
not
nest.
dead. Would have been a match.
Empty-handed?
It is here. This can help you get your wares out from the harbor.
Ha! I never doubted you for a second. Come, let us enjoy a cup for the memories. I will even make your favorite. What did you find there? Who was behind it?
A man by the name of Javid. He was working for someone, looking for an artifact. An exotic hairpin. It is important somehow. I need to find out why. I must.
You have changed, little Finch. Or should I just say, Finch? When we last met, you were a street thief. Now, I hope you know what you are searching for. Sometimes, it is best to leave the thorn in, lest you bleed dry.
Now, for what was promised to me?
An invitation to the auction. It is only given to esteemed guests. Do not ask me where I got it from, unless you want lies. With that scroll, you can get in without having to fit yourself in one of my boxes.
That is good.
That was your plan.
Men have endured worse to reach their goals.
You wanted to stick me in a box. I'm not a cat. I can supply you with a
Someone
cat.
influential is looking for the hairpin, but let it slip. Now the only chance they have is at the grand auction. Now to look into the other lead.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. So we've still, as I said, got this annoying thing stack in... there's a chest that we can't get to. Cannot currently figure out how to get to. Okay. Hairpin slip. But we've got this. I feel like that's what we're supposed to track. We're not doing too badly. I feel like the head of the order is going to be a massive betrayal. We need 4, 8, 12, 16, 21 more skill points. So hopefully we can get those. World-wise, there's 2 quests inside the Round City. We're not quite that rank yet. We don't have any other contracts. We've got books to find still. Shards. I guess let's go and investigate inside here. We can't go that way. See if by proxy we can figure out. Where, if we can somehow get to the chest. I can finish words.
Where's my silver? Look out! I've been robbed! Guard! Help! Watch out! There's a thief here! Guard! Help me here!
Because sometimes you just can't get into an area because you can't get into an area. Because the story is not opened up. Power token. We don't need food. Sometimes you can't get into an area because you're not doing it right.
She's done for. She should have paid them off the first time they threatened her.
Do you blame her? I find myself only scraping by with this new tax on our stalls.
Business is not easy.
أعتقد أنك ستنتظر الخورية لبعض الوقت. لقد غادر هذا الصباح إلى مصر. كانت هناك شائعة عن وجود مكتبة خاصة
So we don't have to try and hold down a button while we're trying to pick. Oh, I got a merchant token. Yay. I was trying to figure out. Oh, so stores have been ransacked. Don't have that thing anymore. So yeah. Getting distracted by the fact that I want to pickpocket people. Because it's a really good way of getting tokens. Sorry. Such a good thief.
Where are you, you damn cutler?
Guard! Look out, people! There's the thief! Guard! Get the watch! I've been robbed! Help! Guard!
I am really doing a number on these have to say. So yeah, so there's a barred door here which I can't see any angle in, and there's a barred door up there. Same, couldn't see it. Actually, there's two. No, there's a guard up there. There's a barred door up there. Again, couldn't see an angle to.
No clues to be found. Sorry.
Can't you call in more men and hounds? Hey, what?
Couldn't see an angle to. There's an orange person over there. Orange people here. Can't figure out where to eavesdrop from. If they are indeed an eavesdropping thing.
Broken. Completely destroyed. Those guards, they know no mercy.
This is nothing. Do you know what they are doing to the perfume merchant?
You have wasted enough of our. This is taking too long. I have somewhere to be. And this is hardly worth the coin they pay me.
Cut off a finger. Maybe that will loosen her coin purse.
No coin, no safety. You know this. Or we can just take your perfume as payment. Assalamu alaikum. This is not your concern. Move along.
I will kill you. We're going to bribe you, though.
Can free your time. Perhaps it can.
I have lots of tokens to bribe you with.
Time for a rest.
What? Wait. We are still...
And I'm going to pickpocket it back because you're an ass! And that made me feel really good.
Thank you, Saeed.
What did you do to incur such aggression from the guards?
That made me very happy. Could have blow-darted him as well, but...
I'm only short of coin. Business is business, but I do not have the means to pay their tax.
Are your wares moving slow?
No, but in recent times, they have increased the coin requested. Therein lies the trouble.
Not just for you, but for others as well.
Mostly for people like us who are not from here, or not of the same faith. We find it hard to feel safe in Kah. I have a shipment that's late. I fear my goods and camels might have been seized by the guards. They should have arrived with some merchants bound for the Dairat Amal. If I could ask a favor, my friend, please look for them.
Very well.
They should be along the road that leads to the south gate of Baghdad.
Ah, I might catch them at the watering hole along the southern road.
Thank you, Saidi.
The road beyond the south of Baghdad. I should see if I can find those stranded merchants.
Yeah. So, the point is that I still can't get to the chest. But we've gotten a whole bunch more merchant favor tokens, so it's a lot easier if I accidentally use them to open chests now. We should still have enough for the bribes. Sorry. You're glowing. Are you a merchant?
Good to see you. Well met, sir.
What do you
have?
Here's what's come in.
Ah, we can do...
Lighter,
tailor.
Stronger. Better.
Right.
Nothing else?
Yeah, I think the upgrade
Safe
things
travels.
coming back is a mistake. Probably because I died. Because we have fully upgraded those. Possibly because it's actually not a mistake, more because it's the thingy edition, deluxe edition. So we're tracking that. Ooh, I'm enjoying it. I like that it is not so overwhelming with thingies on the map. I can do the story, I can do some side questy bits, and it's great. So yeah, I'm enjoying it. Right, so we need to go down there. So that means we can take a slight detour and go pick up some little bits in here. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. I like that they have reined it in. It's a nice story, good traversals, beautiful location, and the map is not screaming at me every 6 seconds that there is something, which is very much appreciated because there are too many somethings. Way too many somethings. Okay, so what do we got? Where have we got any historical sites? Cool, okay. We're just gonna pick up these things over here. So yeah. And I'm back to being able to be stealthy, which is great. Because I spent a lot of the other games, which I haven't finished, being quite annoyed that they changed all the fighting and I had no clue what was going on. Ah, yes, it's basically back to, you know, previous Assassin's Creeds in sort of like story length, I think. I would definitely recommend picking up in the sale, especially if you weren't as pleased with the last 3 and you preferred the originals. It is. I'm really enjoying it, and I'm a big fan of the originals. Doesn't have any present day stuff, which I am sad about because I like the present day stuff. Yeah.
No.
I'm only slightly thieving. Right. So yeah. It's all in the Animus, yes, but you don't know it's in the Animus. So you basically you play as Basim, this guy, who's apparently in Valhalla, but I didn't. I basically in Valhalla I did the first bit. I got to England and went, this is now a giant map with so many quests. I played progressively, you know, different bits of the other 2 big ones, but I just didn't get on with the changes in the fighting style. This is very much more back to the original.
I should investigate.
Which person looks suspicious? This person around here?
Move along, please.
تعال يا صديقي انظر إلى النعيم أو أقرب ما ستجده من النعيم في هذه الحياة. هيا يمكن تقديم ما هو أفضل.
Can we blow dart you? Is that a thing?
تملكني ثروة لمجرد تسيير عملي. كن عاقلا.
إنها سوق المشتري وأنا مشتري.
Wait, just a...
ولست فاعل خير.
Get up! Come on!
Yeah!
This shard brings me one step closer to uncovering the mysteries of the chamber.
The fighting style is more hit and counter, yes. I mean, I'm bad at the countering. There is a lot more you can just assassinate people's. You've got the normal amount of tools. I'm just very bad at, you know, using things. But yeah, it is very much, let's go back to how it used to be, because that was good. Why did we change it? And I agree. Why did they change it? So it's not, I mean, you know, there is a heavy hit and a light hit, but, you know, you can just do like whacking with the sword, counter, dodge, and pretty much get on with everything quite happily. That's what I've been doing. So yeah, it's definitely one I'd recommend, and I purchased it. So this is just, you know, my opinion. But if you enjoyed, you know, 2 and 3 and stuff, it feels very much more back to the method, the tried and true method that worked, but with a new engine. So, you know, you don't get Ezio doing somersaults off the building when you're trying to climb it type thing. You get a decent traversal. There are randomly bits of animus, but there is no, as far as I've seen so far, there is no present day. So it's kind of odd. Right, I need 2 more of those. And okay, so there's a poster. But yeah, there's a lot less overwhelming crap on the map. So it does make the game much more enjoyable, because you're not just going, I can't find the quests because there's too many tokens, too many little pop-up-y things. And yeah. But there's enough extra stuff to give you interest. Just gonna pickpocket in front of these guards. Don't mind me. Damn it.
Guard! Got a thief here! Guard! Guard!
Shh, nope, you didn't see me. You didn't see me. Didn't see me at all. No, not in here. No. You are imagining things. Come join me. Yeah, there's these little pickpockety things that contain artifacts that our friend Dervis likes, and I need to do them because there is a thing for fully exploring the area. So when they are marked on my map, I'm grabbing them. Otherwise, I will inevitably end up, you know, running around like a headless chicken at the end. And I'd rather pick up stuff as I go. So yeah, when I get to explore a new area and I have to fast travel somewhere, I just sort of go, right, well, what can I go pick up? Alright, go away, guard! I need to pickpocket this dude again, but you're, I mean, I could assassinate you. I mean, I could just... Oh no, oops. And because I've got dissolving stuff...
So much for staying hidden.
The guard literally just disappeared. Where's my pickpocket icon? Oh, I've got to wait till you get back here so you're distracted. Can I pickpocket you now?
Where's the shurta when you need them?
I pickpocket you now? You've got a thing I need. Because I got that guard, did it like something up? Maybe I need to break the website. Oh, all good. Okay. Aha. Oops. Sorry, dude. There we go. We've got it. Okie dokes. Cool. Right. Now where are we fast travelling to? Okay, so I think we've done everything in that area. We need 2 more shards to go back there. That has nothing that we need except randomly underground peoples. This is my lost books. We don't have any more books. There's a gear chest up there that we still haven't managed to get. We at least did the astronomy stuff. We could try... How did we end up with one of the 2 historical sites? There, that is odd. There's a gear chest. Also, I think there's an enigma, like, there. We can fast travel here. I don't think there'll be too much of a spoilery thing if you want to watch for a little bit to see, because I'm just going around and picking up some of the extra little bits. We did do an assassination. It wasn't a particularly
So Nash, hello. It looks like everything worked out in the end.
The Bureau was not easy to convince, but I persisted. With training, my hands will grow steady and deadly.
If you pursue your goal with such passion, you will surely
you can follow through on that.
Thank you for setting me on the right path, Basim. Take this as a token of my appreciation.
Take what? Take what? Sometimes there's a little bit of a delay. I don't know what I am taking. Anyway, we'll come in here and restock. Oh, and we can upgrade our tool.
Peace, friend.
Welcome.
There are triplets.
Can you make this better?
Take a look.
Okay, so blow darts, smoke bomb trap. Let's see what the blow dart this one gives us. Forget they saw or set shit on fire. I mean, I'm definitely like set shit on fire. But I think Mind Wipe is probably the best one. And then we need more gears.
Seen enough?
Which means we should visit
your help is invaluable.
The shop that looks like a bag. Glad we got to follow through on that thing. I don't know what he gave me. Maybe it was just some XP or a flower or something. Okay, so we have a tiny bit of notoriety. So we'll just
the things that pass for art these days.
We were going this way because this is where all our things are. What are you? What are you selling? Are you a tailor? I think you're a tailor.
May I see your wares?
I've done all the tailoring. Yeah, I don't have any more upgrades on that. I'm gonna have a break and make some tea about 20 minutes ago. So I'm just gonna do that before I get massively distracted again. Yeah, that's my thing we picked up. Cool. Right, before we get massively distracted again, we'll drop a save. It does put them at the top. Cool. We don't need to keep these from ages ago. We'll drop a save and then we're just going to have a quick break. I'm going to make some more tea. So take the time to hydrate, grab a snack, stretch, etc. And I'll be back in a few minutes. I'm just going to run an ad. Tea's just brewing. I'll get it in a minute. What were we doing? Oh yeah. Getting distracted with the merchant. And seeing if we could find that enigma. Oh, and as we're here, had a cat. We're definitely petting more cats in this stream than we have been. So yeah, so there's people out there. It's a shame there's not a distraction. There's a distraction over there, music, but I'm not sure that it would help. I feel like we need to go in. Okay, so the reason we're doing this is because there is yeah, that river, place, possibly a wall, and there's like an oasis thing with trees. And this is basically behind this wall here. I think there's a bit that we need to go. So we need to figure out how to get in / distract the guards. Because at the moment there's spikes on things. We have sort of been partially in because we cleared out a little bit. There is very much you could explode things if there was an explodey carrying thing. And there's certainly accidental detonations. So there's certainly yeah, we got in here before.
No, it must be. Look out! Thieves work here. Help! Guard!
Because this is not supposed to be balanced on top of that. We moved it across.
Summon the watch. I've been robbed. Help! Please help me.
Shut up.
Call the watch. Someone's taken my purse. I need help.
Shut up. Right, so we want this. And we're going to be really unsubtle and carry it out and throw it over here where there's a really obvious, if you throw shit here, it will explode thing. And now we get a loot, which will give us, we get a new dagger. Nice. Okay. And then now we can unbar this door, which should hopefully stay unbarred. And if we ever need to, barred from the other side. If we ever need to be in this area, we have already pre-prepared it, provided it stays. Don't mind me, dude. Oh, are we in the bathhouse? Ah, yes. We're in the bathhouse, which we, yes, have already been through. This is the bathhouse. We came in from the other direction because there was a whole thing. But yes, so the Enigma is possibly over there. I don't know if there's a pool of water. I'm not sure, but it also could be. Let me just pick up more throwing knives. There is no pool of water. So maybe we're in the wrong place. It's just where we picked up the Enigma, it just felt like that was a thing. But there is no pool. Maybe it's inside, but there was no tree. I remember there was guards, but maybe that was because... or maybe... No, that's just someone I can pickpocket. And someone's donation I can swipe. Okay, now I'm just feeling bad about this. It was just the way that it was set up. It just felt like... I don't know. It's probably the other side of that door that we were on. Yeah, the point was that it doesn't actually seem to match, even though I really thought it did. Huh. There's randomly a rug hanging there. Sorry, dude. Didn't realize there were going to be people there. So much for being stealthy. Point still remains that so oblivious. I like it when they're not really on high alert. The point remains that there is not. Anywhere that matches my Enigma. It does kind of look like it's at the beach. Possibly hills. That's the walls behind it. Perhaps maybe it's from the other direction. Maybe I just need to circle this area. Maybe that is the bathhouse. it's more there. I don't know. Maybe it's not at all. Maybe it's this Dome of the Ass. It's the Dome of the Ass. Right, we're going here. And then we can see if we can get that gear chest finally in the Bismarck reading on the way. I've not found any merchants to distract with, and I'm kind of wondering if they're just not in this area. Because I can see musicians and plenty of musicians and other things, but just not merchants that I can use to distract. Maybe they are elsewhere. But yes, and then we will need to come down all the way somewhere over here. We don't really have a good spot. There's one there. So we'll just head out of this door when we're done with it. Are we? Oh yeah, there is a historical site in here. It is up. Nope. That. It is more up. Maybe it is up. Nope, it's just over there. I think I was round here when I was doing the whole bit with the bathhouse earlier.
You can't hide from us.
I can actually, and I will.
You hide.
And I will assassinate you. Oh, I should get my tea. But I want this glitch, which is an odd thing. That's the only thing that's really, like, not fitting in with the whole we're just back in the past playing as this dude. It's very much still Animus, but without actually having the Animus, which is random. So, we are going to go off here. We are going to tear down that poster.
I need to get rid of these.
Here. Right, then we're going to go to the place of the ass, which, yes, amuses me greatly, as it should everyone else. It is actually donkey ass.
To stand around and tell people
So,
what to do. I'm very good at it too. Hold on! You die now!
Apparently I just took a shortcut through the pharmacy. I did not mean to do that. I can't remember if the finding the enigma thing actually gives you skill points, because obviously Okay, so collect. We got mysterious talisman. That is it. So maybe not that it matters, maybe it doesn't matter, but we now no longer have that thing, so that's what happens. So yeah, I don't know, this looks like it's got freaking Cthulhu. Search the soap boilers, we still didn't manage to find that one. This, I don't know where this is. Looks to be on the peninsula, possibly near some sort of church. There's a challenge. We haven't actually found that. The Isle where waters split. We haven't looked for that. That one we could not find the storehouse, I'll be honest. And this just looks like some sort of, you know. The Isle where waters split. So, an island where waters split. Something about the ram and the whatever. There is an enigma to pick up there. There is a tomb. But there's plenty of isles. But at least we got that. Happy about that. Oops. There's a Dervis artifact somewhere around here. Should we go get that gear chest? There's also an enigma. We'll get that first, then get the enigma, then go out the gate. We'll do that next time we come back for books. But yeah, there's plenty of islands where waters split, but there was some clue about a ram and what have you that I wasn't really... east from where the learned observe. Right, so that's the House of Wisdom. The ram, the scales, the gourd, seek out the isle where waters split, and once you've dared forward its banks, you'll find that at my flanks wheels churn, there is stored. At once the proud, now felled and cowed, that scrivener's map record. Look within my walls and win an intellect's reward. Okay, so east from the House of Wisdom. This is an isle. I mean, it also could be this tomb. But again, we will see. We picked up one more. We didn't really get anything, so it might be just, you know, it's not quite worth it. We keep going back in this place. We had once, like, one of the bush things was just filled with dead bodies. It was hilarious. That was where we went in. Last time we want to go up. There's a barred thing, but now we've figured out what we do with the bars. And we had this issue where we didn't quite understand that we could throw stuff through a window. To unbar things, so...
What?
Oops, there's a bit of a thingy glitch there. And there's knives there. to go like, oh yeah. And we're just going to move because someone's coming. Break the bar. Now we can get in. Pick up this chest. Yeah, it took us a little while to realize that if we couldn't get to the anywhere in to open the bars ourselves, we could in fact shoot through windows and stuff, and that was very useful to get. Now we've done that, we're gonna go and pick up this enigma. And then go out the gate. And probably call my camel, I'll be honest. I'll steal a horse, but probably the camel thing.
What? بعبء آخر من العمل. أرسطو هذه المرة.
Yeah, but we'll also
Well met, sir.
purchase some cogs.
What do you have?
Plenty of stock just now. The tools of the trade. Very good, sir.
I swear we spent most of our time in like Assassin's Creed 2 just like earning money to then buy every single thing, including paintings and buildings. We don't have that here, so aside from, you know, upgrade stuff,
Nothing
money
further.
is not really needed.
I will see you later.
Everything's
Farewell,
done
sir.
with tokens for sort of, you know, doing things. Can we just climb, please? Right, what do we got? Schematic. You should read this now that I waited in my hand, a token of past glories, pledge, trappings of war for children's twins and laughter you never came. Cast my gift into the river, saw it borne towards the bridge where we first quartered, near the gate, famed for its markets, made it sail on towards the setting sun far beyond my view. Okay. Four Markets Gate. Don't know. I mean, don't know how I'm supposed to find that. That is quite obscure. But yeah, now we are going to go down here. Sorry, dude. Didn't mean to confuse ya. Sorry. I have a camel.
Yeah!
Peace, friend. أتظن ذلك؟
أماطل الخطر سيتعامل الحارس معك.
Yalla!
Okay, apparently we can't fit through there. That's weird. Right.
عرضت الأمر على قسطة. لقد فهم المشكلة. قال إنه ستواجه سيتوقفون عند الفتن التي نسمع بها هذه الأيام.
هاي خذت كنترول كول.
Yeah!
Is this any way to treat me? تتكفاد idiot!
Come now!
دیوانه حواست کجاست؟
باسكون آدم إن ذلك ليس حكيما. إذا مشى المحور كما صرح الأفغاني.
I feel like I made a mistake coming this way. Monastery of the Virgin. I was looking for a gate, to be honest.
Hold on.
Ha! Gate. Pomegranate gate.
Stop that, please.
Now we can go up.
The merchants should be down this road. Perhaps near... That camp must be where the merchants are.
No enemies.
The merchants should be down this road. Perhaps near a ridge for shelter.
Halt! Who goes?
I come in peace. Assalamu alaikum. I was sent by a friend of yours who was worried for your safety.
As you can tell from the horse's head, she was right to be. We do not know what to make of this.
Let me help. Perhaps I can find out what happened.
We would be grateful.
The culprit must have left a clue. Footprints. And a blood trail. The horse's head was carried to the center of the camp.
Right, okay. Investigate.
My horse, my sweet legume. Malaka. Who would do such a
Sorry,
terrible
I'm
deed?
pickpocket you.
Do not cast your eyes on me.
The
I
head
did no
is
such
cut
evil.
clean. Must have been a sharp blade. Was this your horse?
He is claimed
Hi,
by
little
Hades
bit.
now. Not only do I have to worry about Baghdad's ridiculous thirst for coin, now I must be concerned about my livestock. Malaka. Rest in peace, legume.
Oh, lagoon.
I'm the victim of a cut purse.
Okay, well,
Watch out!
so going
There's a
to.
thief here. God, help me here.
Okay. We're also going to loot this, because that's what we do. I'm sorry, we're also going to pickpocket you. I know you've lost a horse, but I need my tokens. Right, okay.
What happened here?
Oh yeah,
It
my
happened in the
tea.
dark of night. I could not see well, but I saw someone. I think. I cannot be sure.
I think I know what happened.
Tea.
This is a work of intimidation. Someone is trying to prevent your arrival.
La. Who? Who would do such a thing? I have no enemies, no bad blood.
There could be worse fates if you continue down the road. Let me escort your crew to the gates.
You would do that for us? Shukran. God bless you. Quickly, get us away from here.
Let us move. The city is not too far. Come, we should leave this place, quickly.
Should have stayed home.
Where is home?
I come from a place called Greece. West from here, across the water. With my horse Legume, we carried goods to and from Baghdad. Oh, the cities we visited. Al-Quds, Basra, and even Samarra.
Your merchant friend tells me that these goods are bound for the Da'irat al-Mal.
Nay, the Great Auction is a big event, and that meant bigger demands.
So you are attending then?
Attending? I only wish I had the coin to spend. No, we are just providing stock for the preparations.
Right, well, we just got a little blurb. There's still this area down here that could be wilderness and have stuff. There's also a little bit down here, but we can't unless we... Oh, cool. Someone found an emu. Unless we have a tower. Synchronized viewpoint tends to be a little hard to do things, but yeah, we're making progress. Ooh.
Who sent you?
You cannot run or hide, mongrel. To enter Baghdad, you... Ow! Devil's full of threads!
One slip blood bag.
Yes! You see? There's a
No gunning won't save you.
Getting away! Got you!
The guards report to someone called Al-Hanqa. This confirms my suspicions.
Is that my camel? Well, I'm having the camel anyway.
Good heavens. Could they have been sent to kill us?
Likely.
This is not surprising. We've been vocal against the Khilafah and unfair taxes. It can cost us our heads. But the Silent Sheep is an ally to corruption.
They do not like this opposition.
I would not be surprised if they made an example out of us to others who might try the same.
That's unfair.
Baghdad, you are safer now.
You are wonderful. Thank you.
No, you're welcome.
Here we are.
1,000 thanks, Ya Sayyidi. Baghdad is not safe. Rumors swirl through the markets of merchants dragged from their stalls. Have you heard of such injustice? Who would do this? Rumors say they target the Dhimmiyun, traders who are not from here. The Abbasids want a stake in all businesses. As long as there is coin, lives are secondary.
The note dropped by the guards was from someone called Al-Hanqa. This person is the one behind the attack.
I overheard the guards refer to the tax collector as Al-Anqa, which was odd. Because is the Anqa not female?
Tell me his name and where I can find him.
Suhail lives in a mansion west of Karkh. Be careful, friend. I doubt he works alone.
Thank you, friend.
West, okay.
Wafaqakallah.
Let us see. Ah, right, okay. Well, we can fast travel at least. Investigate the mansion and then kill. Well, let's at least, you know, vaguely go in that direction. I don't know whether I want to do the quest now or finish up and revisit tomorrow because I should probably figure out some food, but let's at least get close there and oh, we got a merchant favor token. Nice. Right, now all we need to do is figure out where the groups of merchants are that we can use to distract. Because we've so far only managed to find musicians and soldiers. And I don't know whether it's because we've gone past that point.
But so am I.
Or I'm just being, you know, dense and missing that on the map. Yep, apparently I'm just gonna get stuck there. At the very least we'll drop a save. So where are we at now? We've got 25,000. But it's certainly, you know.
The tax collector is due a visit. Show me everything.
No, there's a dude up there. Right.
They are vigilant. Best not go now, Enkidu.
I think actually I'll just take that and we'll do that tomorrow. So thank you for watching today. Thanks to James for gifting a sub and Neo for raiding. I think there are some people here. We'll just raid into Leaky, who started streaming. And I'm going to go and get some food. So thank you very much, everyone. I'll catch you tomorrow. What's on tomorrow? Hang on. Very quickly. Yeah, we might be able to start like after lunch tomorrow and get a longer afternoon stream in. We've got an evening stream planned. Promo game. And then, yeah, we will see how it goes. If we get a longer day stream in, then, you know, we might actually get close to the big bad. But I'll catch you later.